Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Enneagram Fox and I am a type 4 just trying to be a happier human. So in the month of February, the journal prompt was to have a pride pad. Just to remind you guys, I did not come up with this. The concept of a pride pad was something I read about in Honest Enneagram by Sarah Jane Case. If you have not checked it out yet, go do it. And basically Sarah Jane talked about, for a type 4 in particular, this can be for any type, but for type 4s specifically, a good practice is to write down things that you're proud of yourself for doing each day. So I challenged myself to write 4 things down every day that I was proud of myself for doing. And I'm going to go through the dislikes and the likes from that experience. But first, I want to remind you, if you are enjoying this content, please click the Buy Me a Coffee button up top, because that supports me, supports this content that you're enjoying, and I just really like coffee. So let me talk about a few of the things that I wrote down for my pride pad every day. There were some days where it felt like I was grasping at straws. Other days I just kind of was able to write down things really quickly. And both I felt like were good experiences. You know, one, trying to come up with even just a small thing to be proud of myself for, or on the other hand, seeing 4 things that I was proud of myself for, not feeling like I had to dig. Some of my examples, I was proud of myself for asking questions at work. A lot of times, type 4s, type 5s, and type 9s are withdrawn types, and so we do have a tendency to not engage, but I was proud of myself for asking questions. I didn't feel like doing this, but I uploaded footage that I filmed with this camera to my computer. And I will say, like, that might not seem like a big deal, but I was working on a project where it took about 20 minutes for my footage to upload. So even though it's not a big deal, I can just kind of like plug my stuff in and walk away. I still have to like watch, you know what I mean? So I was proud of myself for doing that. I was also proud of myself one day for setting up my budget for the month. Fun fact, I love budgeting. However, I needed to set up a new budget. It's a long story, but I was just kind of procrastinating on like sitting down and doing it, but I did it. And I was proud of myself for making coffee at home. I'm a huge Dunkin' and Starbucks fan, so when I made it at home, I was proud of myself. Okay, let's get into the specific dislikes and likes. By the way, I'm doing this in my notebook right here. It was designed by Randy Lynn Reed. You can find her on Etsy. She's here on YouTube. She's on Instagram. She's a wonderful artist, and I finally bought one of her notebooks, and I'm almost out. Like I'm on the very last page. And I'm gonna be kind of sad when it's done. I'm gonna have to buy another one. Anyways, dislikes. I didn't include my feelings. As a type 4, feelings are very important. I feel like sometimes they can be looked down upon, but like I've learned as an adult, like I need to embrace who I am. So I try to really embrace my feelings and take those into consideration every day and not try to like suppress them. So I really didn't like that I did not include my feelings when doing a pride pad. Not that you can't, it just like did not occur to me to write down my feelings. So I wouldn't say that's a dislike of the pride pad, it's more of a dislike of my practice with the pride pad. So if I did it again, I would make sure to like include my feelings. I don't quite know what that would look like, but it's worth a shot, you know? Because feelings are super important to me. What I did like, the pride pad is super simple. I procrastinate on like journaling a lot, like for no good reason other than I just don't feel like sitting down and like thinking through something. So Pride Pad was like super simple, super quick, and it forced me to be proud of the little things, like asking questions at work. For some people, that would be like, why would you not ask questions at work? For me, that's a big deal, and I was proud of myself for putting myself out there, even if I asked like a dumb question and like looked dumb in front of my coworkers, like I still asked a question. So guys, if you did the Pride Pad this past month, or if you're just kind of doing it in your head as I'm speaking, please share in the comments below, like what were your dislikes, what were your likes. I would love to hear what you have to say, and hopefully we'll do something like this again, maybe like next year, or do something a little bit different, but like still in the same vein, you know what I mean? So anyways, thank you for joining me today. I will be back very soon to talk about the journal prompt for the month of March. Bye.